All right, if you're a content creator or a developer, you know this feeling. Some parts of making videos are just pure creative fun, but then there are those other parts, the repetitive, soul-crushing tasks. Well, today we're going to talk about how to completely erase that second part. We're diving into how you can automate all that tedious work and get back to doing what you actually love. Let's get into it.
So, does this sound familiar? You've filmed your main content, but now you gotta manually resize it for Instagram, for TikTok, for YouTube Shorts, or maybe you're sticking the same intro and outro on like a dozen different clips. It's a huge time sink, right? And it just kills your creative momentum. Look, the solution isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. Automation is the absolute key to taking all of that manual stuff off your plate for good, so you can get back to creating. The real question is, how do we actually do it? We've got a super clear roadmap for this. First, we're going to really pinpoint the problem, what I'm calling the video editing bottleneck. Then we'll introduce the powerhouse solution, and I'll show you how to get up and running in just a few minutes. After that, we'll explore the new tools you'll get, and finally, we'll see it all click together in a real-world example. So this bottleneck, it's made up of all those little but necessary tasks. You know, things like trimming clips, merging an intro, or taking a wide video and cropping it into a vertical one for social. I mean, each task on its own might only take a few minutes, but you multiply that across all your content, and poof, the hours just vanish.
So the solution we're talking about today comes from smashing two incredible tools together, the workflow automation platform n8n and the video processing API Vidopi. There's a new community node package that connects them, and let me tell you, it is an absolute game changer for anyone doing video work.
And this is the magic piece right here, the n8n Nodes Vidopi package. Think of it like a universal translator between n8n's easy-to-use visual workflow builder and Vidopi's super powerful video engine. It means you can control really complex video stuff without writing a single line of code. You're just connecting blocks in a workflow. And check this out. This is exactly what I mean. It's so simple. You're not looking at some scary wall of code. You're just looking at a visual flow. Something kicks it off, a node merges the videos, and another one waits for it to finish. It's logical, it's clean, and it's incredibly powerful. This is the perfect way to think about it. It's like a digital assembly line. You feed your raw video clips in one end and a bunch of automated steps, cutting, merging, resizing, assembles them into a finished product that pops out the other end. And the best part? It runs perfectly the same way every single time. Now, what's truly wild about this is how fast you can get going. This isn't some project that's going to take you a week to figure out. No, you can be up and running with your first automated video workflow in, like, literally minutes. Let's just walk through it right now. It really is just these three simple steps. You hop into your n8n settings, go to the Community Nodes panel, and install the package. Next, you grab your API key from your Vidopi account and add it as a new credential, and that's it. You're done. Now you can just search for Vidopi in the Node panel and start dragging these new tools into your workflows. Oh, and here is maybe the best part. For anyone who just wants to kick the tires, Vidopi has a free tier, and it's actually generous enough for you to build some really cool stuff and experiment. So you can follow along, build your own automations, and it won't cost you a dime. There's literally no barrier to getting started. Okay, so once you're all set up, you basically unlock this brand new set of tools inside n8n, all designed specifically for video automation. Honestly, you should think of them as your new video editing superpowers, just waiting for you to use them. And here's exactly where they live. As soon as you search for Vidopi in the n8n Node panel, this whole list of new abilities just pops up. You've got specific tools for cutting, merging, resizing, and uploading. It's all integrated right into the n8n environment you already know and love. So these are your new core powers. The upload node, that's your starting point for getting files into the system. Cut lets you be incredibly precise, trimming videos right down to the exact second. Merge is perfect for automatically adding your intros or sticking clips together. And resize, well, that handles all that painful reformatting for different platforms for you. Let's just zoom in on one of these for a second, the Merge Videos node. You can see right here just how simple it is to set up. All you really need to do is give it the links to the two videos you want to combine. Everything else is optional. It takes what is normally a complicated task and just boils it down to filling out a couple of fields. That's it. All right, so we've seen all the cool new tools, but how do they actually play together? Let's put together a simple, really practical workflow to see how you can chain these nodes together to solve a real problem and, save yourself a ton of time. So imagine you want to upload a really long video, like a full podcast episode, and you just want to grab a 30-second highlight clip from the middle to post on social media. Easy. First, your workflow uses the Upload Video node. The output from that node is a public URL, which you then feed directly into the Cut Video node. You tell it to start and end times you want, and boom, the workflow automatically processes the file and gives you back a download link to your new, shorter clip. The whole thing is completely hands-off.
So what's the big takeaway here? Why does this matter so much? Look, this is about way more than just convenience. It's about fundamentally changing how you create video. You're going to save countless hours, which means you can actually scale up your content creation without burning out. And because a robot is doing it, you get perfect, consistent results every single time, whether you're adding a watermark or formatting a video for TikTok.
This just opens up a whole world of possibilities. I mean, imagine automatically creating a dozen different promo clips from your latest long-form video, or batch adding subtitles and branding to an entire course series. You could build a workflow that watches a folder, and anytime a new horizontal video appears, it instantly creates a vertical version for shorts and reels. The possibilities are truly endless. So the real question isn't if you should automate, but what's the first boring, repetitive video task you're going to get rid of forever?